welcome to Life Matters. I'm Julie Plush, along with my co-hosts Leela Jackson and Stephanie Alston. We're back at the National Museum of the American Indian. We love this place, don't we?
Yes, we do.
It's beautiful. Today, we are discussing two very important issues. The first segment, we're talking emergency preparedness. Are you prepared for any emergency that comes up? What about your family? Second segment, we're sharing our experiences in the thrift store.
Yes.
It's very important during these economic times,
right,
as you all know. So, emergency preparedness. Proverbs 22:3 says, "A prudent person foresees danger and takes precautions. The simpleton goes blindly on and suffers the consequences." So I think God is saying, hey, take some precautions.
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
most people don't like to discuss emergencies. They don't like to talk about something that's unpleasant.
Right.
But it's better to be prepared.
Right. Absolutely.
Much better. And many Christians think it's not walking in faith if you talk about emergencies.
Faith without work is dead.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
That
That's
is
the key.
perfect. And that's what we're going to talk about today, the works.
That's
and
right.
this could be really easy because a lot of people don't want to talk about it and don't want to do it because they think it's complicated. And it's really, really easy to do.
And I'm sure we can all think of situations we've had where, God, we wish we were more prepared for
Right.
something.
Yes, yes.
Absolutely.
Like today, and I'm going to share that experience with you, something that just happened to me today. Now, the story of Joseph. God said, there's a famine coming. Get food, be prepared, not only for yourself, your family, but also for your neighborhood and your community.
Exactly.
Also, Noah, it's going to rain, Noah.
right.
Build an ark. Do something. Be prepared for your family and your community. Get the people ready. So, ladies, we had a major wake-up call September 11, 2001. What did you all do? Were you prepared? What would you have liked to have done to be more prepared? Any one of you?
I think I would have liked to have had a better plan as to how I was going to meet up with my loved ones.
Yes.
Because you have loved ones here, loved ones there, and I'm like, oh my God, my grandmother, you know, my niece, my mom. It's like, okay, how are we all going to get together in an emergency like that? And I did not have a roadmap for that. So that woke me up to that, knowing how we're going to all meet up, where we're going to meet, or if a few of us may have to meet at this point and maybe a few at this point, but at least we're not all over the place. So that's where I wish I had been a little more prepared.
Where were you?
I was at work.
How long did it take you to get home?
Oh my God, I didn't get home until it was probably 5 in the afternoon. My ex-fiance at the time, he worked downtown on Connecticut Avenue, and I was further up Connecticut Avenue near the zoo. And we saw the events on TV. And he called me. He said, I want you to come down here. Now, normally, under normal circumstances with no traffic, that would have been like a 10-minute drive. It took me almost 2 hours to drive down there to meet him. But he just wanted us to be together. And he knew I'd be in a place because he worked in a hotel. So he knew we'd be in a place where there were a lot of people.
Yes.
But that hotel was just 2 blocks from the White House,
Wow.
too. So, you know, you got to kind of look at where you're located.
Exactly.
But yeah, that was a chaotic day.
It really was. Leela, what about you?
Well, I was active duty. I was not here in the D.C. area. I was at Willow Grove, Pennsylvania with the Marine Detachment. So we immediately stood up a emergency command center. We had reservists assigned to us at the time, so we immediately did a frost call to contact all of our reservists, and we were particularly concerned because we had reservists in the Northeast, you know, New York, DC, all over the East Coast, and so we were really worried about capturing where all these people were. We also activated emergency responders, medical personnel, firefighters, so they could go to the scene. And several of them activated immediately and went to New York. Some of them went on their own because they were concerned. They wanted to be there. They wanted to help, and they were trained. They had, you know, they had the expertise. So it was a very stressful time because we weren't in the capital. We weren't here. We were in Pennsylvania, not close to the attacks there, but we were very, you know, just worried about what's going to go on, communicating with the whole Marine Corps. And then, you know, we are the military, so we were worried about what do we do next? Where do we go?
Exactly, exactly. I mean, a lot of people wanted to do something different. It was a huge wake-up call. I really woke up. I said, this will not happen to me again, not in the same way. And it's not going to happen to you guys either. So we're going to talk about what you can do to prepare. The first thing you want to do is make a plan. Yes, it's a lot of stuff, but it's really not too much. But it's some key things that you must have, key supplies that you can think about. These are just an example of what we're going to do to make a kit. Make a plan.
Make a plan.
Make a kit and be informed. First thing, blanket.
Yeah.
A nice blanket. It's not too heavy. It's very lightweight, very flexible, and you'll stay warm.
Right. Exactly.
Easy.
I want to mention, all of these items here were in this backpack.
Wow.
That's so compact.
Yes, perfect. Strap it on
Yeah, smart.
and move out.
Right.
And you can have
like
everything,
that.
the blanket,
Pocket.
everything.
I like his pocket too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Strap and move. I like
Strap
that.
and move. I like that. I like that. Now, you have to have a flashlight. I mean, that's a staple.
Absolutely.
These are glow sticks. You can also use for lighting and also to let people know where you are. If you're in a dark place, the lights go out to, flare people where you are. Notepad, in case you have to leave a note, write something down.
Right, get extra batteries in there,
Absolutely.
too, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's neat.
This is what you need to have. It's great. Also, think about having a gas mask, or painter's mask. It'll serve as a gas mask. Hand sanitizer, everybody has hand sanitizer now. Also, have your medical supplies, all your pills and everything in one little container that you can have right here, very easy to carry. And definitely you have to have a first aid kit.
Right.
This is a compact one, and you can use this as well. Like I said, just examples of what you can have in your kit. Duct tape.
I don't
Tape
know
up
what that was
anything.
for.
Yeah, windows in case of shattering or in case of any biological chemicals coming through the windows. Here you go.
Okay.
Any gas attack.
All right.
Transistor radios.
Yeah.
I love
Wow.
transistor radios. You really should have something where you can be informed of what's going on.
That's a great idea.
I really wish I'd had one on the street when I was
Yeah.
standing there
Yeah.
waiting for my car for 2
Yeah.
hours on 9/11.
Right. And you know what's going on.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And that day we had no
Chaos.
clue as to what was
Right.
happening. I had nothing. You can clean up too. This is your bath, your complete bath right
smart.
here.
Little wipes.
All wipes, everything.
That's
You're
all
good to
that's in
go.
that's wipes.
Yes.
So that's it. Okay.
You're good to go.
All right.
And drinking water. You must have water.
I like that.
Absolutely. Doesn't have to be in this kind of container. This is just an example, but think you must have water.
Yeah.
But it's just an easy way to carry it. So all of these things in this little bag and you are ready to go. Now, I want to mention something else. This whole kit is very important to have one in your home, in your car, your place of work, also at school if you're in school. Have all these wherever you are so you can pick up and go. So,
I was going to ask you that. 'Cause
yeah.
The average person's going to need about 3 or 4 of these.
And it's
That's
really
Yes.
not too expensive. I mean, you probably can get this pretty cheap. I mean, it's not.
Yes.
Yeah, it won't
yes.
break the bank.
Very easy.
Yeah.
Very easy. 2 change of clothes you might want to have to add to
yeah,
this.
that's good.
At least 2. Something warm, maybe something cooler. A digital television. Now that we're in digital, portable television. I had one on 9/11. It didn't work for me standing out on the street. I'm running down the street with a cord in my hand. What was I going to do? So, but to have it when I was in my building on the day of, it was great because I could see what was going on. Cell phone. Your cell phones may or may not work.
Mine did.
Yes, and mine didn't either after a while.
Yeah.
So I want to let you know, think about the payphone. Have some change on you.
Payphones, huh?
Payphone. People forget all about
Right.
payphones with these cell phones here now. Check where payphones are in the area where you live,
Right.
where you work,
That's a good idea.
where you go to church, everywhere.
Right.
You know, find out where payphone is, have some change, and be ready to go. It helped me in a recent situation just a few months ago. I really need to do that. Ham radios. A lot of people don't know about ham radios, but that's another way of communication. It's fabulous. You can talk to people here in the area as well as all across the country and know what's going on there and here. Walkie-talkies. No one ever thought about walkie-talkies. You can use that to communicate to people locally. Also, something I thought of. If you don't have a nice little glow stick like this, break off some glass, use your makeup case mirror, and shine it in the light. Because that will alert people where you are. It's like, what's that light shining? And people will come to you. So if you're a man and you don't have a makeup case, break off your glass mirror off the car somewhere and shine it so it'll get the light even if the